Son, my love will take me into the darkest places where I'm not playing it safe. But when it comes to you or your sister, you best believe I'm glad to step into the depths of hell and able to see what's coming up. Plots and plans to kill your father by people that's consumed with evil. A slaughter set before my path as a trap, but on my lap is the word of Yahweh, and with that I stay strapped as I head back to Bama to see you both. But first I must visit and see. Spiritual growth is a must as my enemies already talking perceived. This is a chance to finally capture and kill me. But that doesn't scare me, no fear, but only faith. In my heart, body, and soul as I roll the dice and I take the chance to find out and see a child is mine. Plus my desire to win your mother's heart over in time.
Believers versus deceivers. Wow.
Just a boy with a sling and a stone, but the heart of a lion dared him to go. To hear the sound of the cynic crow die out with the sound of the giant's fall. Oh, I dare to believe in incredible things. Oh, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. Here I am, Lord, send me. I won't look back, 'cause I was made to be a part of the impossible. You gotta be impossible. Here I am, Lord, send me. I won't back.
Hey, those videos I've been sending you, whenever you get a chance, watch them. The guy that's making them is a targeted individual, and they're biblically based. I know it's way out of different context from what the churches teach, but it's so profound what it talks about. Like, it hits everything in my life to the T. I like the new one. It's called Gang Stalkers versus Targeted Individuals, Believers versus Deceivers. It blows my mind, the stuff that's in there, because it's so on point. I'm surprised they ain't tried to kill him. They probably have. It's just amazing what it says. Like, stuff is on point with it. See, I didn't realize he was in that video. He's talking about how David was a targeted individual and Goliath was a gang stalker, and it shows him cutting his head off. They're getting higher and higher and higher. It's blowing up. My music views, I gotta send you a link to the actual music page. Lynn, with that music page, I haven't even tried to do anything with it. I haven't promoted or nothing. All I did was load the songs and I went up to #1. I haven't even promoted it. I've done nothing other than load the songs to it. I think whoever's making these videos, because I don't want to say accidentally, I came across it, and I feel like it was made to train me with the stuff I wasn't understanding of what's going on around me. And people are acting weird out here, Lynn. Like, I walk up to Waffle House every day now from their house, and my camera's on when I come out here, take little short clips. And I've been loading everything to YouTube. He went ahead and put me on his Wi-Fi, so now everything's loading to YouTube. I got some videos private, some are opened up, and the views are skyrocketing on it. So like, everything's on there, and they know it now. So it's weird. The traffic was horrendous when I got here, and ever since I started loading these videos, the traffic is slimmed out. And some people when they pass by me, you'll see them, they'll duck down in the car or they'll put their hands over their faces. It was the same with Landrum. That's so crazy how I'm ending up in these places. Yeah, the neighborhood I'm in is under video surveillance. There's cameras up in the neighborhood everywhere. And when I started loading these videos, all of a sudden, this is another reason I'm walking up Waffle House. As soon as I start loading these videos, the power goes out in the neighborhood. So now the Wi-Fi's knocked off. Yep. I don't know. I mean, she's like, it's just because of the weather. I was like, the weather's beautiful outside. What do you mean it's because of the weather? I was like, look, I'm not even going to talk about this with them. But then she did say this is kind of strange. I didn't tell her. I didn't say it's because I'm here in your neighborhood. I'm not going to say that, but because a lot of people have no clue about this stuff. And it labels us. It's like I said before on that video, those videos he's posting, it's the targeted individuals are free souls. Gang stalkers are slaves under the master. I remember I was talking about that the other day, being hateful about it, and that's what this video is talking about. I was like, what? Everything I've been saying weeks before I seen these videos is on these videos. It's getting weird. Olivia had a dream last night too. Remember I was talking about, I believe we'll have superpowers one day? Olivia called, or I was talking to her last night. She said, Daddy, I had a very lucid dream last night. I said, what was it? She used the word lucid. And I said, what is it, Olivia? She said, I had a dream that I was in my room, and when I walked out, I could control everything around me with my brain, and I'd put my hands up and things would start moving and floating. And I just talked about that with you. I said, Olivia, I said, you keep believing these things are going on. I said, when people tell you it's fake or it can't happen, you don't listen to them. I said, even Nina and Pop or anybody, they saying it because they either one, or understandably don't believe it because that's the way we've been raised, or two, they don't want you to know the truth. And I said, with Nina and Pop, I think they just don't know. And I said, I believe those kind of things. I said, the Bible says if you have faith, you can do anything through Christ, and that's anything. Well, I knew there was trouble when I was coming here. I knew that. I already knew there was going to be trouble. I didn't know it was going to be at the magnitude I seen. Oh, and on one of the first videos I loaded was me walking into Bowling Springs. In a lot of these videos, you'll see black crows flying over my head or landing in front of me, squawking at me. And crows mean death. And I'm talking to them now in the videos. You hear me? I'm like, yep, I already know death's here. We'll go fly off and go tell them I'm walking up the ramp. Does it talk about blackbirds in the Bible? It does? Does it talk about death connection to it? Well, I'd like to see that. Because I need to, and you know, I've always was told once I start fasting, when I ever fast, that's when everything's really going to change. So I think I'm going to, when I get to faith, I think I'm going to put my fasting in the first 7 days. Hold on one second.